Did it. I almost did this video without audio again. That would have been a freaking nightmare. So, hello. Thank you for tuning in today. It is December 16th, about 10:30 in the morning. I know. Why am I doing it so late today? Well, because I'm busy, man. I don't got time to do videos every day. Just kidding, I have plenty of time to do videos. Hence the reason why I'm here. So, when I do these things, I don't really know what I'm going to talk about. I just start the thing and then I start talking. So I do have a list of ideas over there, but I checked all the ideas off that I had. Hear that? That's Reggie. Shh, he's not supposed to be here. Quiet, dude. You're going to give us away. So, what to talk about today? How about, let's just talk about the randomness of life. So, my life and where I am right now is definitely due to a whole bunch of random stuff. And everybody wants to have everything figured out. And young people, they always think, oh, well, you know, when I'm older, I'll have things figured out. And older people, what makes them wise is that they know that they'll never have it all figured out. And the moment I became an adult, I think, is the moment I realized that nobody has any idea what they're doing. Everybody's just winging it to some degree. Everybody, including the people on top of society. You know, we look at people like Jeff Bezos and we think, man, that guy must have something that I don't have, or he must know something that I don't know. And both of those things might be true, but he still puts his pants on one leg at a time. He still has to wipe his ass every day. You know, at least somebody does. You know, and everybody's like this. And life is really random. You don't really know what's going to come of anything. And I think part of wisdom and being wise is realizing that, and realizing that every moment, every day could lead to something. Like something could happen to you today that completely alters the entire course of the rest of your life. And some examples in my own life are when I started dating a girl named Casey. We started dating. Like a month later, she told me she was moving to Portland, and I didn't know what to do. And after a whole day of not saying a word and really letting the wheels turn, I decided, all right, I'll do it. I'll go. I'll move to Portland. So I moved to Portland just almost completely randomly. One day I'm sitting there making dinner. 1 month later, I'm living in another state. And a few months later, she met someone at her work. She was working at Topgolf at the time, scheduling events for people. A customer came in, scheduled an event, and he told her what he did, and she said, oh, my boyfriend does that. And that guy ended up hiring me and giving me the best job I ever had and putting me into a position that really required me to grow a lot, to take on a whole bunch of responsibility, to learn a whole bunch of new stuff. And some of the new things I learned were how to do sales and marketing and business. And marketing is what I do now full time. After about 6 months working with him, I left and started my own marketing company, and here we are 4 years later, and I couldn't imagine doing anything else. And I would not be standing here today looking in that camera talking to you if it were not for way back a long time ago, like 7 years ago or something, Casey coming over and saying, I'm moving to Portland. So that one decision had a huge impact, and a lot of random things have happened since then that have completely altered the course of my life. Another one is randomly one day picking up this book called The Millionaire Fastlane, reading it in a few days, and just completely getting my mind transformed about what's possible for me as an individual. I always thought that, you know, all I can ever do is work this same kind of job, never make more than this certain amount of money, and I just put myself in a little box. And one day after about 12 hours of playing video games, I turned them off and I'm like, God, I gotta do something worthwhile. Like, if I just do this for the rest of my life, I'm gonna be a piece of shit. So I went on the internet and I typed in best book for success. Not even kidding, that's what I typed in. And a Reddit post popped up, and this person had ranked like their top 3 books, and the top one was The Millionaire Fastlane by MJ DeMarco. And I thought, well, that's what's listed number 1 on this Reddit post, which was listed number 1 on Google. Like, this must be the best one. Pirated it. Sorry, MJ, but I've since purchased about 30 copies of this book, gave them away, but I downloaded it for free on the internet. I started reading it and it instantly took me over. I couldn't stop reading it. And I read it every day after work for 3 days, finished it, and as soon as I closed the last page, I had a panic attack. I started sweating. I was just like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? Because I knew that I couldn't keep doing what I was doing. And that completely altered the rest of my life as well. That happened while I was working this dream job, and it's part of what switched the gears in my mind to lean towards independence, entrepreneurship, instead of employment, having a job working for somebody else. And so there's yet another random thing. The decision I made to Google this book, to find this one, and to read it completely altered the course of my life. Like, I don't know where I would be, but it wouldn't be anywhere close to this. The last example I'll use is this camera that I'm talking into right now. Just a few months ago, I was on a call with my accountant because this year I made more money than I did last year, so I was trying to figure out what my taxes were going to be like. And she said, okay, well, you have to spend X amount of money to save Y amount of taxes. And I was like, okay, what can I buy for my business that I can write off against my taxes? And after doing a bunch of research, I settled on camera equipment because A, I can use it for both of my businesses. B, I've wanted a nice camera for a long time. And C, it's an asset that holds its value and can be resold on reasonably easy basis. So it's a somewhat liquid asset. So I ended up buying this camera for those reasons and had no idea that I was going to use it so as much as I do. I use it every day. I do this vlog every day. I make videos for my business every day. I walk around and take pictures. It's just really enriched my life in ways that I never saw coming. And I never would have done it had I not had that conversation with my accountant about taxes. So surely having this camera and using it the way I do is going to alter the course of my life in the future. Who knows how? We will just have to wait and see. But it's those little moments, those little decisions that feel like at the time, like they're just tiny, pointless, non-consequential things that end up being huge determining factors in our lives. So with all of that said, this is a great opportunity for you to give me some feedback and drop a comment in the comment section. Smash that like button like everyone says. No, but seriously, in the comment section, tell me about one small, seemingly meaningless detail that happened that ended up completely altering the course of your life. Let's talk about it. All right, with that said, have a great day. Be grateful for something and do something nice for each other. Somebody, anybody. Just pet your dog, say hi to your mom, call your mom. That's today's thing. Call your mom, and I'll see you on the next one.